Happy Sentinels Tuesday, everybody. It's an environment day, and specifically, it's a Cauldron environment day. We are going to be delving into the Dungeons of Terror, the newest environment for the Cauldron, possibly the last one. Although, we all thought Adrift was going to be the end of it, so who knows what'll happen in the future. But for right now, we're going to be taking a look at this environment, which is very much D&D based. It looks like a lot of fun from what I've seen, and it's already out on the digital mod before I was able to get this video up, so that's something. The heroes will be fighting the Monarch, because we haven't done him for a while, I guess. And heroes specifically are Supply and Demand Benchmark, a new variant of Necro called Last of the Forgotten Order. It's basically heroic mythos, although, man, he does not look good. He's been through some shit. Champion Tempest, and we're bringing back Chandra for her variant Heartfire. Alright, so Monarch starts. We got Dr. Girlfriend in play. Start of the villain turn, if there are 6 or more scheme counters on this card, move 6 and flip the Monarch. There are not. Instead of the normal villain play phase, reveal the top H-1 cards of the villain deck, play all the revealed hench cards in order, then play the first non-hench card that was revealed and discard the rest. So, we got some Fluttering Hordes, Brains of the Operation, and then, so we're actually going to be playing all 3 of these. Reduce damage dealt to the Monarch by 1, and they deal some damage. Brains of the Operation. If Dr. Girl is active, place 2 scheme counters on the Monarch. Okay. Otherwise, she flips and we restore it to full. And then the first non-hench card is the Cocoon. Non-device villain cards are immune to damage. Well, there is a distinct order of operations we have to go through here. Alright, end of the villain turn, he gets a scheme counter, and then he gets a second one because Dr. Girlfriend is active. He's going to be flipping in 2 rounds. Fluttering Hordes hit the highest for 3. That will be Benchmark. There were no minions in the villain trash to move into play, so that's it. Okay, Benchmark starting with the Inferno Missile Pod, and then he will heal 1, play top card of his deck. Deployment Actuation, awesome. Oh good, he gets the Reinforced Chassis. And we'll move this multi-point HUD to his hand, draw a card, deal no damage. I feel like it's not very likely that anything's going after the lowest right now, so let's play Dark Pact, I guess. Fine, I'll just use it to play a zombie. What does it matter? It's only my teammates' hit points. Draw a card. Zombie hits the highest for 2, that is Chandra. Okay, Tempest Can, Lightning Slash, Cocoon. And then his powers deal up to 3 targets, 1 reducible lightning damage each. All he can hit is the Cocoon. Draw a card. Alright, Chandra's going to start off with her Regulator. Reduce fire damage dealt to her by 1. Whenever I use a power, I can discard a card and draw a card. Her power is Impulsive Flare. Play the top card of your deck. Chandra deals herself 2 fire damage, reduced to 1. Guardian Elemental. Oh, cool. Reduce damage dealt to Chandra by non-hero targets by 1. Then she hits herself for 1. Draw a card. Okay, Dungeons of Terror. Roving Slime, Monster Fate, with a statue of Matthew Mercer in the background. At the end of the environment turn, check the top card of the environment trash. Oh yeah, I think this is this deck's gimmick. If it is a Fate card, this card deals the hero target the highest HP, 3 toxic damage. If not, this card deals each non-environment target 1 toxic damage. Okay, that is what is happening. Chandra soaks it. Only the Cocoon takes it. Benchmark soaks it. Alright, he doesn't flip, we get 3 cards. And they all go into play. Again, more Fluttering Hordes. Moral Support. If Dr. Girlfriend is active, the Monarch gains H plus 2 HP. Well, neither of them has taken any damage, so that's fine. Villainous Monologue. The Monarch deals each hero target 2 sonic damage. Place 2 scheme counters on him. Holy fuck. Okay. Oh, that actually takes out the zombie, and he gets to draw a card. End of turn, he gets 2 more scheme counters. Fluttering Hordes go after Benchmark and Chandra, and that's it. Alright, Benchmark is going to play Shunt Energy, because, god damn it, he will hit himself for nothing and take out the Cocoon. Now we can start dealing damage to things we actually hear about. Draw a card. Oh, let's Grand Summon. Put an Undead into play and 1 in the trash. Got a zombie and an abomination. Okie dokie. Let's use his base power, which is Last Rites. The next time an undead target is destroyed, 1 hero deals a target 1 fire damage, and it draws a card. So, draw a card, and the zombie is going after Benchmark. Oh hey, Tempest got Grievous Hailstorm. Let's go. That doesn't hit the Monarch because minions. Draw a card. Ooh, let's play Pyromancer's Goggles. This is cool. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a one-shot or elemental card, put it into play, otherwise discard it, and you can use a power. So let's go ahead and do that, because that's a pretty good trade-off. It is an ongoing, so we discard it, and I can use a power. We'll go ahead and use her base power. Pyroclasm. Chandra deals each target 2 fire damage, destroyed to 2 non-target environment cards. Oh my. Everybody take 2. The elemental is immune. She takes 1. Oh good, she takes out the Fluttering Hordes so we can throw some damage on the Monarch. And there are no non-target environment cards in play. Alright, then she hits herself for 1. Draw a card. Didn't want to discard anything. Dungeons of Terror plays. There's always a bard. Love this. Play this card next to a hero. At the start of their turn, they may use a power, play a card, or destroy this card. Damage dealt to the hero next to this card is irreducible and increased by 1. I think we will put that on Necro, because I don't like him. Alright, we checked the top card of the environment trash. This is hitting everything for 1. So the first thing it's going to do, well, first thing it's going to do is hit the villains. And then it will take out the zombie. Necro draws a card, and then somebody can deal a target 1 fire damage and draw a card. I'm going to have Tempest do it. Right now it doesn't matter where the damage is coming from, it's just who needs a card draw. I figure eventually we'll just be giving that to Chandra. Okay, everybody else take 1, Necro takes 2, and Benchmark soaks it. Okay, remove 6 scheme counters from the Monarch, and he flips. He is immune to damage. Start of the villain turn, if he did not flip this turn, flip him. Oh, that's right, at the end of the villain turn he gets a device. Okay, so, usual 3 cards. Interesting. Okay, he just gets the first card and discards the other 2. One of them was a device. That's very cool. Poison Darts. The Monarch deals the highest HP hero target 3 projectile and 2 toxic damage. Destroy 1 hero ongoing or equipment card in their play area. That is Benchmark. 3 and 2 becomes 2 and 1. And we'll go ahead and destroy the Inferno Missile Pod because it hasn't been doing anything. End of turn, he gets a device. It's the Mind Mutilator. That sounds like fun. At the end of the villain turn, the Monarch deals the 2 highest HP heroes 4 psychic damage each. Player of a hero dealt damage this way skips their next power phase. Well. So it's going to be Chandra, and I guess Benchmark, because he's taking less damage from it. Okay, so he plays Legion Core Processor and draws a card. Start of his turn, we are going to destroy the card next to Necro. Which, that's interesting, that'll change the slime's behavior if we don't take it out. Let's play a Talisman. Play it on himself. And then we'll use Dark Pact to play a zombie, draw a card, and since he's the highest, the zombie goes after him and does no damage. That's cool. I'm going to play Shielding Winds. I feel like that could be useful. Then he will Hailstorm, drop Dr. Girlfriend, and the slime. Draw a card. Alright, she's going to be skipping her power phase. I want her to take out the Mind Mutilator if at all possible. Let's do Flame Wave. Choose a play area. Chandra deals each target in that play area 3 fire damage and herself 1 fire damage. So she'll take out the Mind Mutilator. Monarch's immune. She hits herself for nothing. Skips her power phase. Draw a card. Dungeons of Terror plays 1 in a million. Oh, that is terrifying. This card enters play, discard and check the top 2 cards of the environment deck. If at least one is a fate card, each player draws a card. If both are fate cards, skip the next villain turn, then destroy this card. Really? Wait, I don't want to skip the next villain turn. I need to flip back over. They're both fate cards. God damn it. Well, everybody draw a card. Wow, that would have been amazing had it not happened when the villain is immune to damage. Alright, so that was a 1 in a million shot. We skipped to Benchmark's turn. It's time for everybody to set up, I guess. Alright, start of his turn, he's going to use a power. It plays a Microfabricator. Awesome. Then he will play Multipoint HUD, skip his power, draw a card. End of turn, I can play a hardware card. I don't have any, so just draw an extra card. And that zombie made it through the round. Let us play Blood Right since I've got it. We'll activate Last Rites, draw a card. The zombie continues to go after him. Tempest is going to play and use Cleansing Downpour. Draw a card. I mean, if nothing else, this is letting us get set up more, so that's good. Chandra's going to play Jaya's Tutelage. When this card enters play, draw 2 cards. Reduce damage dealt by Chandra to hero targets by 1, which, admittedly, could be bad if I wanted to go after Undead. I'm going to skip her power phase. Draw a card. Alright, Dungeons of Terror, what tricks do you have up your sleeve? Stone Warden, monster. At the end of the environment turn, check the top card of the environment trash. It is a fate card. So this card deals the hero target with the highest HP 4 melee damage. If not, this card deals the non-environment target with the lowest HP 2 melee damage. Oh, interesting. So he's saying the highest for 4, that will be Tempest. Okay, now the Monarch flips back over. He gets 1 set of Fluttering Hordes, and that card. Diabolical Plot. Alright, end of turn, he gets a scheme counter. Dr. Girlfriend is out, so we don't have to worry about her. Fluttering Hordes goes after the highest, which is Necro. At the end of the villain turn, place 2 scheme counters on the Monarch. When he flips, he deals each hero target 2 psychic damage and destroys this card. Well, Tempest can take care of that. Alright, now we are getting to somewhere. Benchmark is going to use the Tactical HUD. It's to overhaul loadout. Didn't get anything I want to play, so that's fine. Then he will hit himself for 1, take out the Fluttering Hordes, draw a card, and I got some hardware to play. Yay. He heals 1. Let's play Hellfire. Last Rites, draw a card. Zombie is actually going after Chandra. Okay, Ball Lightning. Smack the Monarch for 4. Drop this ongoing card And then Grievous Hailstorm. That doesn't have any damage reduction. Draw a card. Alright, Chandra has options. Let us Pyro Helix. Chandra deals 2 targets 4 fire damage each. So it'll be 4 to the Monarch. And let's kill the zombie because that's 3 damage, but she can take it out. He draws a card. We all heal 2. It includes the Elemental. And he deals a target 3 infernal damage. And then Last Rites goes off. We'll have Tempest do it again. Hit him for 1, draw a card. And then she deals herself 2 fire damage, which is now 0 fire damage. Alright. Pyromancer's Goggles. Reveal a 1-shot. It's another Pyro Helix. Awesome. We'll hit the Monarch, and we'll hit the Stone Guardian, and she hits herself for nothing. Draw a card. Damn, okay. I finally figured out how she works best. That's very cool. Dungeons of Terror. Ring of Foresight. Treasure. Play this card next to a hero. Start of their turn, then regain a hit point. When checking a card in the environment trash, the players may first destroy this card, and then check it instead of the original card. Oh, that's neat. Yeah, because that's a fate card. Admittedly, if he's going after the lowest, that's going to be the Elemental, so we'll just give that to Benchmark. Yeah, we probably want to pile it on him. And then this will hit him for 3, and he can discard a card and heal 1. Alright, Monarch does not flip. Top 3 cards. Ooh, he gets number 21. That's terrifying. And another Villainous Monologue. Deals each hero target 2 sonic damage and gets 2 scheme counters, which, I mean, he was going to flip next round anyway. 2 scheme counters, and then he gets another scheme counter. Number 21, reduce damage to the Monarch and all minions by 1. At the end of the villain turn, this card deals the 2 highest HP hero targets 3 melee damage each. That is Chandra and Benchmark. Okay, cool. Starting off, multi-point HUD. Flyby, actually hit the Monarch, take out the Stone Warden. And then we'll play Deployment Actuation. Alright, start of his turn, he heals 1 as well. Ooh, I got the secondary cannon. Let's move the Inferno Missile Pod back to his hand, because I could definitely use that now. Power Shunt Energy, he'll hit himself for 1, he'll take out 21. Draw a card. He does in fact have hardware to play, and then he can discard a card, so we'll do that. And he heals 1, and then Infernal Missile Pod goes off, and he hits the Monarch for 2. Sweet. Let's play a Ghoul. Activate Last Rites, draw a card. The Ghoul goes after the second lowest. Well, the Elemental is the lowest, Necro is the second lowest, and he's immune. That's fantastic. Tempest is going to play Otherworldly Resilience and hit the Monarch for 2. Not amazing, but it works. Alright, Chandra, what you got? I guess we're going to play Consuming Fury and increase her fire damage by 1, since everything is cool. Pyromancer's Goggles. Ignition. Chandra deals each non-hero target 3 fire damage, make that 4. She deals herself 3 fire damage, which is reduced to 1. That's a fair trade-off. Oh yeah, and I used a power, so I'm going to discard a card and draw a card. Sweet. Dungeons of Terror. Magic Blade. Treasure Fate. Play this next to a hero. First time they use a power each turn, discard and check the top card of the environment deck. If it's a fate card, they deal a target 2 energy damage. If it's not a fate card, they deal themselves 2 infernal damage. Oh, well, let's play that on Chandra. Seems like something she could do. Alright, Monarch flips. Here's hoping the environment doesn't lock him down again. There's number 24. He gets to play all of them. Number 24 does stuff at the end. Back to back. Dr. Girlfriend is not active, so she flips and is restored to full. And he gets Butterfly Swarm. At the start of each player's turn, they must choose to skip either their play or power phase. At the start of the villain turn, destroy this card. Well, once again, Tempest can take care of that. Alright, he gets a device. The only one that's left. Death's Head Panoply. Reduce damage dealt to the Monarch by 2. As though that mattered. End of the villain turn, destroy hero, ongoing, or equipment card. I actually have a lot to choose from here. Let's make it Consuming Fury. I've got another one of those. In the villain turn, the Monarch deals each target other than himself and this card 2 projectile and 2 energy damage. Oh, that's nice, actually. Okay, so he's hitting Dr. Girlfriend. When this card will be dealt damage, discard the top card of the villain deck. If it's not a one-shot, prevent the damage. So, first hit, it's not a one-shot. Second hit, not a one-shot. He survived that. Benchmark takes 2 and will discard. Ghoul's almost dead. Tempest takes 2. Chandra takes 2. And the Elemental dies. I need to get me another one of those. Alright, and that's it. Benchmark will use the Tactical HUD, and he will skip his play phase. So we will immediately Shunt Energy, hit himself, hit the device, draw a card. Yeah, he'll discard a card. And then I can play a hardware card. He heals 1. Oh, he should have healed 1 at the start of his turn. Destroy those, and he'll do 2 and 2 damage and take out Death's Head Panoply. He's real good at that. And then we discard the top card of the deck and put a software card from my trash into play. Darn, could have used that. I'm going to pull out Countermeasures, which is not a card I ever play, but I can see it destroying undead for me. That was Benchmark's turn. Necro is going to skip his play phase. He will use... Let's see, Last Rites goes until an undead is destroyed, so he will use Dark Pact to play a zombie. Draw a card. Ghoul goes after the second lowest, which is... Well, it's actually Tempest now. And the zombie's going after the highest, which is Benchmark. And he'll discard a card and heal that back. Okay, Tempest will skip his power phase, except he's going to play Ball Lightning, take out Dr. Girlfriend, and destroy the Butterfly Swarm. Now granted, I don't know if that means he still has to skip it. I guess he does because he picked it at the start of his turn. Whatever. Draw a card, he dealt with it, and now Chandra can do stuff. Let's do Consuming Fury again. She's going to be hitting herself for damage. Alright, let's do Pyromancer's Goggles. Wildfire Elemental. Sweet. That goes into play. Alright, so she used a power, discard and check the top card. Under leveled. That is not a fate card, so she deals herself 2 infernal damage, which is reduced to 1 because of Jaya's tutelage. Discard a card and draw a card, and draw a card. And then the Wildfire Elemental, deals damage to targets that took fire damage this turn. Okay, so nothing happens there. Alright, Dungeons of Terror, Suspicious Chest. Oh, this sounds fun. At the end of the environment turn, the top card of the environment trash. If it's a fate card, this card deals the hero target with the highest HP 3 toxic damage. If not, one player draws a card. Well, it is not a fate card, so Benchmark will draw. That doesn't seem suspicious at all. Alright, Monarch flips back over and plays his last 3 cards. Fluttering Hordes and more Poison Darts. Who is the highest? It's Benchmark again, taking 2 and 1. Oh, what do I want to destroy? I guess I'll drop Countermeasures, that's the least important. Discard a card to heal back 1. End of turn, he gets a Scheme Token. Destroy hero ongoing or equipment card. Let's take out Cleansing Downpour. Actually, let's take out Grievous Hailstorm because I get another one of those. And the Hordes hit the highest for 3. That is going to be Benchmark. Alright, start of his turn, we use the HUD, and he heals 1. That's honestly pretty cool. We will play Load on Initialization, and then he will do the thing. Hit himself for 1, drop the Fluttering Hordes. Really tempted to just, Threat Neutralizer, to use Secondary Cannon. Let's discard the top card of the villain deck. Not a one-shot, prevents the damage, but that's okay. Draw a card. End of turn. Don't have any hardware to play, so draw a card. He's running out of deck. Heal 1. Destroy these cards and hit the Monarch for 6. And then discard the top card of my deck and put a software card into play. We can put countermeasures back. Oh my. I can just start yo-yoing that. Okie dokie. Tainted Blood. Absolutely. I guess I'll double up on Last Rites. It hasn't gone off yet. Draw a card. And then Tainted Blood. It's the undead target with the lowest. Okay, so he kills the ghoul. Bunch of stuff happens. Somebody can deal 1 fire damage and draw a card twice. I guess we should have... Benchmark's +1 has worn off. He does need the card draw, but Chandra will do more damage. Okay, let's split it between them. So Chandra will do 2 damage to the Monarch, draw a card, and Benchmark will hit also the Monarch and draw a card. Necro draws a card. We all heal 2. He'll hit the Monarch for 3, and the zombie hits the highest for 2. That's Tempest, actually. Oh, Tempest is going to Chain Lightning. 4 to the Monarch, 3 to the zombie, and try and hit 24. 1 shot, he's gone. Oh, but I got rid of his... well, whatever. Till uses base power and hits the Monarch and the zombie for 1 each. Draw a card. Can Chandra finish this off? Possibly. Immolate. Chandra deals a target 4 fire damage. Make that 5. Wouldn't destroy the target, sadly. She deals herself 2 fire damage, reduced to 1, 0. And then we will Pyromancer's Goggles. Invigorating Combustion is an ongoing. That gets discarded. I can use a power. We'll use her base power. Plays a Guardian Elemental. That's cool. But it doesn't matter. Draw a card. She hits herself for 1. Then to return the Wildfire Elemental, takes out the Monarch. Well, that was a pretty good game. This is a really neat deck. Let's take a look at the rest of it, because we just scratched the surface. High Ground, Fate. While the top card of the environment trash is a Fate card, reduce damage dealt by hero targets by 1. While it is not a Fate card, reduce damage dealt by villain targets by 1. Start of the environment turn, destroy this card. Improbable Failure, Fate. At the start of each player's draw phase, discard and check the top card of the environment deck. If it's a Fate card, they skip the rest of their draw phase. At the start of the environment turn, destroy this card. Interesting. She's breaking her axe on a sapling. Enormous Pack, Fate. This card is played, check the top card of the environment trash. If it is a Fate card, one hero may play a card, draw a card, or use a power. If it is not, the player with the most cards in hand discards 2 cards, then destroy this card. Some very interesting one-shots in here. Underleveled. While the top card of the environment trash is a Fate card, increase damage dealt by villain targets by 1. While it is not a Fate card, increase damage dealt by hero targets by 1. Start of the environment turn, destroy this card. Shopkeeper, NPC. Oh, I like that. When this card enters play, reveal the top card of each hero deck and move it beneath this card. Cards beneath this one are not considered in play. At the start of their turn, a player may discard a card to play or draw one of the cards from beneath this. Ah, that's cool. I like that. Restful Inn. Players may skip their draw phase to regain 2 HP. Increase HP regained this way by 1 if the top card of the environment trash is a fate card. Start of the environment turn, destroy this card. That's pretty nice. Delayed Rock Trap. Play this next to a hero. When a card enters the environment trash, check it. If it is a fate card, this card deals the hero next to it H melee damage. If not, this card deals each other hero target 2 melee damage, then destroy this card. And Dubious Edibles. Look at Gyrosaur. When this card enters play, check the top card of the environment trash. If it's a fate card, this card deals each hero 1 toxic damage. If not, one hero regains 4 HP, then destroy this card. This is a great environment. There's nothing about it that I don't like. That version of Necro, pretty neat. I always find it's hard to get the undead to die, but when they do, having an extra thing that happens is pretty neat. So, that's the Dungeons of Terror, which is already available on the base Sentinels and Cauldron DLC that hopefully everybody uses. As always, thank you for watching. Tabletop Simulator, the Reaver Sentinels Cauldron DLC, Adelphage's Archives, and Vadsky's Sentinels mod are not licensed Creative Games products. Please support the official release and flip.